I'd like to hear your thoughts on the Game Gear, if you haven't talked about it already. The Game Gear is not bad from what limited amount of play I've had on it. It's a Master System in the palm of your hands, basically. Am I impressed with the library? You know, there's a good Double Dragon game on it. That's kind of hard to find. There's Shinobi games.
If you eliminate the horrible battery lifespan on it, a lot of the games on the system are fun. I just don't necessarily find them more fun than the Game Boy games, and it doesn't have
That's the thing.
And it doesn't have a horrible lifespan.
I think the Game Gear suffers from a couple of things. It suffers from the fact that its personality wasn't really... The personality of the Game Gear is sort of like... It's a really weak Genesis. Because at the time, a lot of people didn't realize that there was a Master System when they had the Genesis. They didn't know about it.
Dude, I still have people who come into the store who think the Genesis was the first Sega system.
Exactly. So, to the Game Gear, to them, is a step down. While a Game Boy was a step to the side. It didn't have color, but it had really good music, and the gameplay was, for the most part, the same as an NES.
Right. Other than the pea soup green, everything was basically as it was on your TV.
Exactly. So, but the Game Gear is kind of like, why would I play a Game Gear? You can't really play it on the go. The thing eats batteries, most likely. You know, why would I play the Game Gear when it's worse? The Sonic the Hedgehog on the Game Gear is worse than the one on the Genesis. Why would I bother? That's the way I always in my head looked at it. I knew a couple of kids that had it, but I don't remember them playing it as much as kids playing Game Boy. Not to say that Game Gear, the decent amount of people had the Game Gear.
Sure.
Decent amount. But no, it's just sort of, to me, sort of like, it's fun. It's just a fun little, it's like their handheld. It's just the Genesis handheld that, I don't know, it's just not interesting to me.
If I wanted to collect more, which I don't, I would buy one with an AC adapter for home use, like specifically, but I just, I have no real interest in it other than that.
I got a loose blue one.
Nope.
Right?
No.
Sports one?
No.
No?
No.
You don't want it?
No.
Give you a good deal.